DIEHARD Racing League fans, wanted to thank you for tuning in to today's race. My name is Justin Jones with the American Hero Hunt. We are proud to sponsor another season and look forward to more. Head on over to Facebook and look up the American Hero Hunt. Give us a like, share, and keep up with everything we have going on. The American Hero Hunt is an all-expense paid hunt for two veterans. One hunts whitetail and the other hunts waterfowl. We have a strong passion to give back to our military veterans, and we hope we can continue to do that. We are fully funded by donations, so we ask if you are able to please consider donating. Thank you again. Enjoy the race. God bless America and our men and women overseas and the ones who have come back home.
All right, everybody, welcome to SR Broadcasting. We're here tonight with DieHard Racing League's American Hero Hunt series. We're at Darlington for the final championship race here tonight, so definitely going to be good. We've been watching, guys. They're in qualify right now. We're going to go over a couple of points in a little bit and, just get you up to speed on where we are tonight. I'm here joined with Wingnut, and hopefully we bring you a good race. Looks pretty good out there so far, Wingy.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Berus trying to get a lap down at the moment, and he's just having real trouble in quali.
Is he really?
Yeah, he had the incident the previous moment, and then I just watched him again, and he tapped the wall on 2 there, so he's wasted another lap, but he's trying his absolute best to get this to work. This track is evil, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can be fine 1 minute. They were saying after a couple laps, it just goes on you.
Yeah, they said it's about 10 laps if your car goes super loose, so we have to wait and see.
And I believe Seth was saying we're looking at possibly, if it stays green, a 2-stop.
Yep, if whether it goes green or cautions, you'll see at least 2 stops here for almost for certain.
So we'll see if Seth can bring it back up to the top.
And we'll see if Robert Berus can hold his lead in the championship or not. If he can win this race, or even just place any point in the track, he'll probably end up winning this, even if Josh A Stewart gets first place. Looking
at Seth Schultz, he is back up on the top again. He was fastest in practice, so. Oh, look at Art Peck.
Oh, he's doing
it? Backwards, brother.
Along the wall, though. I don't know, man.
That's funny.
I just some tires.
Kirk Sager. There should be a pretty interesting race here tonight. Let me quickly pull up the points here while these guys are qualifying, just so we could get an idea of what we're at. We're at the final race. We're here at Darlington, which I think is pretty cool for a final race. Darlington's a tough track, so it's definitely going to make it interesting for sure. Excuse me. You got Robert Berus in the lead in the points right now, and he comes in 16 points ahead of Joshua A Stewart. And Josh Stewart is last season's champion, so he's in second place, so he is pretty close. Brad Spidle is 24 points behind, and he is in third. You got Paul Williams, 29 points behind in fourth. Caleb Thompson in fifth, and he is about 31 points behind. I'm thinking, honestly, by looking at the points and the amount of drivers that are here, it's probably going to be between Berus and Stewart, maybe Spidle, but I don't know if there's really going to be enough of a points.
It's going to be a 2-car fight here for sure. And Stewart's going to need a miracle here. Berus just has to just not crash, essentially, and he'll get the win. So, I mean, unless Stewart wants to pull, I don't know who that Formula 1 driver was, the guy who murdered his rival, essentially, on turn 1. Didn't actually kill him, but, killed the car.
Talking about murder and everything in the race.
I can't remember who it was, but he took out his rival who was going to beat him in the championship on like turn 1. I don't remember who that is, and I'm probably going to feel like an absolute idiot, and someone's going to call me out on that. I know, I'm sorry, but even if Stewart does that, I don't think he's going to be able to get Berus here. Unfortunately, just not enough cars on track, and a lot of points to make up.
Yeah, and I know Stewart is last season's champion right now. He is the current reigning champ. So I know he'd like to do a back-to-back, but like you said, he's going to really need a miracle here tonight. So we'll see what happens. And he is, where's he going to be starting? Third so far, so he's pretty up there.
Berus currently in 7th place. I don't know if you have any other cars doing laps. I'm looking around, not seeing any.
Yeah, just Josue Tellez is out there right now. He just got 4th, so he's hopefully he's pretty quick here tonight.
You have to see if he's a bit more consistent during the breaks than he was during practice. He had a bit of trouble in practice. As everyone's probably doing, just push the car, see what they can do with it.
Yeah, you know what a lot of guys do. Even Seth was saying he was talking about 2 tires and how that felt, and I don't know, man. It's going to be pretty sketchy if you ask me, but we'll see what happens. We got about 3.5 minutes left before we do grid. So we're going to quick jump to the anthem while the qualify ends here. So we'll be right back, everybody.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Racing League fans, wanted to thank you for tuning in to today's race. My name is Justin Jones with the American Hero Hunt. We are proud to sponsor another season and look forward to more. Head on over to Facebook and look up the American Hero Hunt. Give us a like, share, and keep up with everything we have going on. The American Hero Hunt is an all-expense paid hunt for 2 veterans. One hunts whitetail and the other hunts waterfowl. We have a strong passion to give back to our military veterans, and we hope we can continue to do that. We are fully funded by donations, so we ask if you are able to please consider donating. Thank you again. Enjoy the race. God bless America and our men and women overseas and the ones who have come back home.
All right, everybody, we're back. Qualify is just about done. Looks like Seth Schultz is going to hold on to that top spot. Never knew with Suru up there to second. Josh Stewart third. So it should be pretty good. Josh Stewart right now sitting second in the points. Let me throw the points up there one more time. And Robert Berus, your leader, and he'll be starting 7th. So be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, everyone's still in play for that position for sure. And 7th is, honestly, we've been watching Berus start in the 5th or 10th location and kind of make his way to the front from there. It's kind of rare that you see him start at the pole.
Yeah. So we'll see. We got 80 degrees in the air. 90, I can't tell if that's 98 or 96 on the track.
96.
Practice was 107. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was definitely warm.
Yeah, practice was pretty high up there.
All right, taking the grid.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're waiting for the guys to get on the grid here. All right, let's do our lineup. You got Seth Schultz in at number 31, going to be starting on the pole. Congratulations to Seth for starting there. Nevin Ewart Suru is going to start second. Third is going to be Josh Stewart. Josue Telez is going to start 4th. 5th is going to be Adam Matz. 6th is going to be Caleb Thompson. 7th is going to be Robert Berus. Brad Spidle will start 8th. 9th is going to be Ron Hollyfield. Kirk Sager going to round your top 10.
Then we got Mike Majors in 11th, Art Peck 12th, Cody Franklin 13th, Bruce Pearson 14th, Jay Felton 15th, Rusty Farrell 16th, and Thomas McBride running out the back of the pack in 17th. In the Taco Bell truck, food.
Yeah, I don't want to see food right now. I came down here, I wasn't hungry. All of a sudden now, man, I know I got some Mexican food waiting for me, and my stomach just started saying, ooh.
I'm gonna start looking around for the food truck to start calling them out for you, bud.
Hungry Jacks, brother.
That's on my card. That's not here at the moment.
I know. And what was that other thing you called? The walk in a box?
Yeah, walk in a box.
Is that the name of the store?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Like Jack in the Box, but walk in a box.
Yep.
All right.
Dunkin' Donuts. There you go.
Yeah. I just was at Dunkin' Donuts earlier today, too. We're trying to sell our house, so we got thrown out for a couple of showings. So Dunkin' Donuts, one of my boys was like, can we go to Dunkin' Donuts? I said, yeah, why not?
Well, it's like a family event for you people in America. Dunkin' Donuts, yeah, we want to go there.
Yeah, well, you know.
The cops say good, hey.
I like the coffee. That's about it.
Yeah. We got like 1,001 different donut and coffee shops around here, to be honest, man.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, every different bloody name.
I gotta come visit, man.
Yeah, there's a group nearby that I can't remember what the name is anymore, but they're doing like an Asian thing one that still sells coffee and tea, which is very confusing. Yeah, like a bowl, like small bowl of like rice with sauce or something. You can have a bloody cup of tea to go with it. It's like okay, rightio.
Yeah, we used to have in one place in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, was a Chinese food place, but they had Mexican food, and their Mexican food was really, really good. So I thought, you know,
Mexican, Chinese.
But I thought maybe, you know, they had like somebody there that was Mexican that was cooking the food. It wasn't. It was them. And I'll tell you what, man, it was good.
Hey, if someone else try what you're making, man, someone else can always make it a little bit different, a little bit better.
I miss that, man. I miss them runs past Bay Ridge to the go pick up some and take it home. Anyhow, these guys are getting ready to go. We got a decent-sized race here tonight. We got 146 laps. This is a championship race. Pace car goes in. Seth Schultz is going to bring these guys to green on the inside line. The battle tonight is going to be between, who is it now?
Josh Stewart and Robert Berus.
Robert Berus, 16 points ahead. Green flag is out. Ooh,
this is going to be brutal.
Wait for this thing to work its way. There we go. Now we're back. Wow. Yeah, everybody got single filed pretty quick. Don't really see any major incidents going on.
From what we heard, the first 10 or so laps ago, it's going to be really tight on the car. But once you hit lap 10, it starts getting super loose.
Look at that single file train going by start-finish line. Seth Schultz so far hanging on.
I have trouble seeing this track being a passing track, to be honest.
Yeah. Somebody's got to make a major mistake to get by. Oh, I see somebody trying to make some moves back here.
Trying to get in the inside of Kurt Sager. I don't think that's going to work. There's Kurt just driving away from him.
Wow. And you got to watch the guy on the outside line, too, because if he hits the wall.
He's back massively. I tapped the wall there. Some damage in the front right, so yep, he did indeed hit the wall there.
Oh,
he's lost it.
Wow.
Oh no, that back bumper's been bent in the wrong location too. At least on my screen. Unfortunately, this Ron Holdfield got a bit of a no sway there.
Did he really?
Yep. A little bit of front damage for him. Not going to help at all.
Looking at Caleb Thompson in the 4. He's pretty close right now to Adam Matt. See if he's can do anything here or not. Oh, sorry about that.
So next there behind Jose Tellez. Manages to save it though. You're going to see a lot of that. People almost losing it, managing to save. Look at Caleb Thompson trying to get the outside of Adam Matz. Doesn't quite get the gap he wanted there. He was trying to steal the outside line. That would have been an absolutely amazing ploy.
And look, that's going to bring Robert Berus a little bit closer too. And then the 5 is Spidle, not too far behind Berus. So far, Schultz still out front by about 3/10. Let's go back. It looks like Mike Major and Ron Holyfield getting a little bit close there. Oh, somebody into the wall a little bit further back. Stuck up in the wall. Oh, that was the 13 of Cody Franklin.
He was trying to make moves earlier. It seemed to work.
Yeah, he lost a ton of spots, and here comes a 40 of Kirk Sager to go by. And then Art Peck all the way back here by himself. Oh, he just slams the wall.
Mike May just got past the Ron Hollowfield for 8th place, so that's some movement forward. I gotta say, you gotta have like balls of titanium, man, to sit on that outside wall like that. Like be able to get up to the wall but not touch it. Because when you touch it, you're stuck on it. You never get
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that run that high. They call that the Larson line. There's a lot of guys that run that. I'm afraid of the line. I like to be down low because it gives me, that error room. This way, if I
there's a reason why the driver's always on the inside of the road, not on the outside, so you can see everything and not hit the car on the inside. So, like, whenever I'm driving, I'm like, oh, I can go back down to the yellow line so I can see where I'm going, because that's what makes sense.
And it looks like Berus.
I saw that.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe trying to give Mats a bit of a look-see, let him know.
Right now, Berus comes in 16 points ahead of the 22 of Josh Stewart. As they sit right now, Josh Stewart is up in 3rd. Robert Berus is back in 4th. I'm sorry, in 6th.
Coming in on the inside of Ron Hollowfield there. A 4-car battle going on at the moment.
And look at here's Jay Felton. We haven't seen him in a little bit.
Yeah. Drive behind this little gaggle in front of him. I want to see someone actually pass. We saw Mike Majors pass. I want to see if anyone else can pass. This track seems kind of evil for that.
Trying to see if we got anybody close. Oh, looked like the 4 of Caleb Thompson almost up into the wall. Adam Matz. Here goes Robert Berus now on the inside.
Really good run.
Yeah, he looks like going to take it. Doesn't slide it up all the way into the wall, so that was a good pass right there. So that puts Berus now up to 5th.
Matt's really couldn't do anything about that, to be honest. Just didn't seem to have the pace on Berus there, nor the ability to re-attack.
No, and plus, it's so early. I mean, at that point, what I would do is just let him go because why do you want to kill yourself that quick? You know what I mean?
You got bigger things to fight for.
Yeah, take the big picture. So let's keep an eye here on the 11 of Jay Felton. He's closing in on Josue. We'll see if he's able to make a pass on him.
Keep an eye on McBride and Bruce Pearson. McBride's getting right to his rear, constantly trying to find a way around him.
Oh, we got somebody going, Mike Major and Ron Hollowfield swapping spots.
Well, Major's trying to get the run on exit there, trying to do the crossover, but just Ron Hollowfield just sitting in the way.
So Major...
No, McBride looks like he's lost a lot of pace there and got passed by Rusty Farrell there.
Yeah, he was behind Pearson just a lap or so ago. He might have had a uh-oh moment.
He'll be seeing a few of those today.
Look at the 5 of Spidle.
Yeah. That new paint job to him. Al Bundy on it.
Let's see. Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride around with the leader. We'll take a lap around with him.
So far, Seth has his car absolutely dialed in, so he's still good for now. Now at lap 13, so the cars will start to feel loose apparently, so we'll have to see if that translates at all. And Jay Felt now on the inside of Postway Tellers. Oh, almost a moment.
Yeah, Jay does get around.
Yeah, it looks like Josue is going to try and turn in there, but Jay got in the way, so he lost a lot of pace. So Jay's got a good gap from Josue now.
And go back.
Right to the rear of Adam Matz, man. Oof.
Who is that? The 25. Rusty Farrell. Thomas McBride side by side. Both 2 nice looking cars too, man. So you got Thomas McBride in 13th, Farrell there in the 25 in 14th. Then you go up to Bruce Pearson here in third, in the number 3. I don't know why I want to say 3rd. Look at Jay Felton almost pushing Mike Major.
Mike's car doesn't seem to be happy. I don't think he's got any damage on it yet. No, he doesn't. He just seems to be rather slow at the moment.
This is a tough track, man. It really is. I don't know if you've spent a lot of time on here, but they're...
No, just looking at it, man, it feels pure evil right now.
Yeah, it is completely different each turn.
Yeah, it looks like absolute evil. Really small area to work with.
Here goes Felton. Trying to take a look, and he's going to slide it back up behind. He almost got a good setup there. He's going to have to try that again.
Behind Thomas McBride and Rusty Farrell now.
It's all it takes, man. One slip up, you can lose a ton of spots.
Yep. Robert Berus is now behind Caleb Thompson for fourth.
And look, here he goes.
Yeah, Thompson had a really bad exit there, so Berus is already capitalizing, and Thompson's going to let him past.
So now Berus has got Stewart in front of him, and Stewart was 16 points back coming into tonight's race.
Yeah. I do wonder if we're going to see Stewart perhaps make a mistake and sort of accidentally remove Robert Berus.
Yeah, oops.
Oh no, hot coffee in my lap. Ah, the worst.
And look at Seth Schultz, man. He's really got this thing dialed in. He's out here leading some laps right now.
He's in his own little world.
He's pretty quick, and, you know, we've seen him in the past really run long runs, pretty decent long runs, actually, too.
It works, for sure.
Let me go back. Let's run through. We got Art Peck back here in 17th. And then you go up to Kurt Sager in the 40 and 16. Cody Franklin. Thomas McBride. Bruce Pearson. Kind of spreading out a little bit. 25 Rusty Farrell. But Felton's slowly on the move.
Looks like the lap before, him and Mike might have had a little bit of an incident, and Mike let him pass the next lap.
Go inside with Robert Berus real quick so we can see how far away from Stewart he is. You can see Stewart up in front of him, I believe, if that's Stewart.
Next car is Art Peck in front of him, actually, because he's a lap down.
Oh, is it? All right, so he's got a ways to go to catch him then.
Yeah, he's about 4 seconds back from Josh Stewart. Almost 6 seconds back from Seth Schultz, who's just on fire right now.
And you can see we're sitting here at the start-finish line. You can see they're spread out pretty good. But we shouldn't see a caution unless somebody absolutely makes a mistake on their own.
It definitely happened. Like, we've seen people start to lose control with his cars a little bit. If you get glued onto that wall too, like, it just hurts.
Yeah. I think that was Cody Franklin earlier. He got stuck in the wall, and you can see, man, it just held him like a magnet. Look,
Yep,
so
just the way it goes.
look at Nevin Iwitsuru. I believe he started second, and he's hanging on a second. Josh Stewart is kind of catching him a little bit. Stewart was a lot faster that last lap. Keep an eye on the time here real quick, and we'll see if he's going to close in on him at all.
Top three are exactly as they started. No one's really moved up there yet. Now let's have a look. See, Stewart is catching him by hundredths that lap. Oh, I guess it's not a lot. We consider how small the laps are.
Because you can see him right here come into the picture real, looks like he's got a really good run out. Just not sure who is better through the turn.
Definitely hard to tell. But he is definitely slowly gaining. That lap there, he was actually a 10th faster.
And we see Art Peck taking it down low. We got a side-by-side. Looks like Hollyfield and who was that? Looks like Hollyfield.
Art Peck and Caleb Thompson into the wall.
Oh, no. No yellow.
I was like, Thompson went, like, Art Peck was on the outside, so letting Thompson pass, and Thompson just gave him no room in it. They both making contact.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and look how close that was to, who is that?
Yeah. I don't know who that was, hold on. Was it Mike Majors?
No, it was a red car. Adam Matz, I believe. Yeah, let's back that up real quick. We'll jump in with Adam Matz and see that. See them right in front. Look, here they go. They make contact, then they hit and come right down, right in front of him. No yellow.
Yeah, that was surprising.
And look at, meanwhile, Josh Stewart is almost at the back bumper of Nevin Iwasuru.
Yeah, but passing on this track is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't envy him for a moment. Now he's going to try and get past Nevin Iwasuru.
He's right there, too. He's letting Nevin know, dude, I'm right here.
Getting as much draft as he can, too. Trying to get as much speed, wait for Nevin to make mistakes, so we can just fly past.
Oh, look at that. The 40 almost was a factor there.
Was there almost having a little bit of a moment.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we were on the front bumper too, man. I was like, oh, that's not going to be good. But they get through it.
Well, you see Nevin there getting a tiny bit loose on exit.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little bit tail happy. Oh, Nevin into the wall. And he hits Stewart. Oh, looks like he saves it. Oh, that's going to be Nevin.
Wow, that was a good save.
There comes Kurt Sager. I don't think Robert Berus is even nearby yet.
Yeah,
Nice
Sager is a lap down. And he's got about the same damage right now as Iwasuru. They both have that right front damage. You're going to see a lot of cars with that tonight. That's a shame, too. Iwasuru was really fast.
And he's got front right and front left and rear left damage on that car.
I don't know how he saved it, man.
Yeah, it was a really well done save for sure. No mess, no fuss.
Look at Felton sitting here in 7th, looking at Adam Matz right in front of him in the 59 and 6th. And Felton was quite a bit faster that last lap, and he's definitely closing in on him. We'll see if he's got the pace to make the move.
Pace in the room, man. There's like nothing there.
It looks like Schultz was the fastest one that lap, too, with a 30.32.
Magic of
Ooh,
clean.
somebody's smoking. Somebody went around. Oh, it was Kirk Sager in the 40. We just backed up to take a look. Oh, he hit the wall and then hard into the inside wall, and he ended up towing it. So that's going to put Sager behind the wall.
Not pleasant.
Nope. I know some of these guys want to see a caution to tighten this field back up.
Seth doesn't for sure. Seth wants to be in front and stay in front. We're about halfway to when they'll say they're about to run out of fuel, so about 25 to 30 more laps and they'll be out of fuel-ish.
Yeah. I think you're going to run out of tires before you run out of fuel, in my opinion.
Well, apparently the fall-off isn't too bad. It's 1.52 seconds a lap near the end.
And
So,
if you,
I think your tires will die, but you probably just want to run till you run out of fuel.
if you look at Felton did get by Adam Matz, so now Felton's up in 6th. And let's see, Adam Matz started 5th. He's dropped 2 spots to 7th. Not too bad. Mike Major, he started 11th. He's in 8th. He's doing pretty good. And Rusty Farrell started 18th. Look at him all the way up here in 9th, halfway through the field.
Kind of watch between Stewart and Schultz, see if Stewart's faster. And he is faster again, 2/10 faster than Seth that lap.
He's got a lot of time to make up, though.
Oh yeah. thing with Stewart can have an amazing amount of pace, but he does tend to get a little crazy with it. Ends up putting it in the wall by accident. So that pace is great. He's just going to keep it under control and keep working on it. Consistency first.
Yeah, they've really spread out now. We're sitting here at the start-finish line, and not a whole lot of pressure going on just yet. And unfortunately for some of these guys, the caution did not come out.
Yep, now there's more and more cars falling a lap down.
Let's see. Josh Stewart, he's still about just over 2 seconds back.
The last lap he was faster, but not by as much. Only by about 0.06 of a second.
And let's see. Josh Stewart ran a 30.4 last time. Robert Berus ran a 30.48.
That lap's still more faster than Schultz. He did a 30.5, and Stewart just tapped the wall there. Until he's pushing it, you gotta keep that car safe.
Oh, 13. Cody Franklin. Hard hit to the wall. He's trying to save it. I think he's trying to get it down pit road. Yeah. Oh, man. That was a rough way in, but he got it.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the straightest of entrances, but hey, the car's in there. It means you did it right.
He got it in there. That's all that matters, man. And no yellow came out, so you don't want to be that guy.
Never. It's just me as Cale Thompson's had the car from fresh damage. Was that there before? Might have been there from before.
So let me find him. Yeah, he's 3 laps down. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 laps down. Never mind. Yeah, he's got a ton of damage on that thing. So I think that's when they went around earlier.
Welcome to Darlington. We're all going to come back with mismatched paint.
Yeah, that's a lot more than the Darlington stripe, though. That's more like the Darlington sledgehammer. It is. That's tough.
Interesting, he sets up faster than Josh Stewart.
Yeah, he's pulling some pretty good speed out here. And he's been out here 42 laps, almost 43 laps. We have 0 lead changes, 0 cautions, and these guys are really starting to the car's got to be feeling horrible right now.
Oh yeah, they're going to be starting to get real loose. You can hear them on the throttle trying to make sure they keep the car alive.
Speaking of which, we'll jump in with Seth. Let's go in car with a couple of drivers since they're kind of spread out. I don't know if you saw that, but Schultz so close to the wall on exit, even Stewart.
Yeah, they're trying to get every millimeter they can for more speed. A little bit extra.
And you can hear the tire scrub too, man. Like that car wants to come around. He was still holding on to third, which I'm really surprised after that hit.
Well, he's got Robert Berus right behind him, so he may not be there for long.
And you saw, we were just in with Iwatsuwa, you see the right fender sticking up. Berus, we don't see anything sticking up in the front just yet.
Iwatsuwa's got front and rear damage. Looks like Berus' car's perfectly straight. Kind of what we expected of the guy, though.
Yeah, but he's coming in here 16 points ahead, so he's, you know, doesn't have too much to worry about, but he's got to finish this race.
Yeah, for the long haul.
So if I was him, I would choose my passes wisely. If I don't think I could make it, I think I'll hold off a lap or two, you know?
Well, that's just Darlington for you too. Darlington's the same thing. Seth Schultz? No, it's not Seth Schultz. Oh, it is. Seth's coming up to 2 lap cars at the moment. Bruce Pearson and Josue Tellez.
He's going to have to navigate his way through there. He's got about 2.4 seconds ahead of Josh Stewart, so he doesn't really have to pull anything crazy. It looks like Josue Tellez might be coming into the pits. Yeah, he's going to bring it down pit road.
Just wonder how long Seth and Stewart will go for.
I think Seth is going to try and stretch it out as far as he can. Especially with the times he's still putting up, and it doesn't look like his car is really giving him that much trouble.
Oof.
That was close.
Moment there with Bruce Pearson.
Yeah, that was very close. I believe Pearson's going to be bringing it down pit road. Even Stewart, his car really doesn't look bad, and doesn't seem to be that big of a handful for him right now. Berus is in third, so he got around Iwitsuru. So the 22, Josh Stewart here is your current champion. Robert Berus in the 75 comes in 16 points ahead in the lead. Tonight is the final race. This is the championship race, so Berus just trying to hang on to that lead. He is right behind Stewart, so he's pretty safe at the moment.
You got past Nevin, he's still faster than Nevin by quite a margin. He just needs to relax and just keep doing laps.
Looking at the time for the top 3, you got 30.7 for Schultz, 30.6 for Stewart, and 30.8 for Berus. So Stewart was a little bit faster, but he still has make up a little bit of time. He's got him down to 1.7 right now. He was a little bit over 2, now 1.6. So he's definitely closing that gap.
Definitely. Then what he does when he gets there is going to be a different question entirely, I think.
I know. What can you do?
Hope, pray, murder. Full matches for all 3.
There's that murder again.
Hey, there's always one way to make sure the pass succeeds. It's the chrome horn.
And we see guys, you know, some guys get upset with it. Some guys don't. Seem to see a lot of guys get upset if somebody gives you the bumper. But, I mean, you know, it's racing, man.
Time and place. The problem is not when someone does this, when they do it for the wrong time and the wrong reasons.
Adam Matz on fresher tires should be able to get by the 22 here with no problem, and he does. So Adam Matz right now is only, what, I believe 1 lap down.
I think he's 2 laps down.
Oh, yep, sorry, I was looking at Mike Major, 1 lap down.
Yep.
So he's going to get one of them back now as soon as he passes Schultz here for the lead. Hopefully he can get by. It's always dicey passing the leader, man. You don't want to be that guy. Unless you're under team orders, you know what I mean? We've had some of that. We've actually heard some of that.
We've seen some of it too.
So far you got the top 9 haven't gone in yet. So we'll have to see who's going to break first out of these 9.
It'll be whoever doesn't feel safe.
So watching the time and the speeds here to see. Stewart's got him down to about 1.5 right now. So Schultz must be, might be slowing down to try to save some fuel, or just the tires have given up that much.
I think it's just Stewart's that fast. That's the thing with Stewart. Stewart is blastingly fast all the time. I don't think he knows how to slow down. I don't think that's the thing for him.
I believe Rusty Farrell's in the pits, so one of the 9 has come in. See if anybody else is deciding. Looking at Jay Felton, he got himself up into 5th place right now. He's got Spidle not too far behind him. Meanwhile, Schultz still staying out. Take a look at the time for the top 3. Goes with a 30.97. Stewart with a 30.67. And then Berus with a 30.98. Both Berus and Stewart have a car with fresher tires behind them. See, Ron Hollyfield, I believe, is coming down into the pits. Yep.
I haven't seen Felton, Nevin, Berus, Stewart. None of them have blinked to go off the pits yet.
Nope.
I think we're nearing where their fuel will run out, so.
Because we're at 59 laps now, and I believe Schultz said you can get a little bit over 60, not much.
I'll have to see.
Meanwhile, you got the 40 of Kurt Sager. He's on a lot fresher tires than Josh Stewart. He was trying to get by him, and then same thing with Robert Berus. He had another guy behind him. So it looks like Thomas McBride has come in. He gives up 7th place to come into the pits. We just saw, I believe that was Ron Hollyfield just coming back out. So McBride getting his pit stop done.
Bloody hiccups right now. Ugh.
Oh, that's the worst. You always get them when you need to talk or something too, or you start a coughing attack or sneezing attack at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's always just like wrong times. Ugh.
Man, Iwitsuru close up to that wall. I believe Nevin Iwitsuru, Jay Felton, and Brad Spidle going to be together before you know it.
Yep. I see a little 3-way before these guys go for tires.
And look, you got Ron Hollyfield, you got the 3 of Bruce Pearson. These guys got fresher tires. They're trying to make their way through, and you can see. Oh, the 3 cuts up in front of the 5. They make contact. The 3 went up into the wall, but they all keep it going straight.
Yep, few cars damaged, but no one destroyed. Wait, hold on. What? Seth Schultz is in second. Josh Stewart's in first.
And I did not catch that.
Oh no, Seth went for the pits and missed the entrance.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he missed the entrance entirely.
Oh man, that's not going to be.
Like what?
He should be coming in maybe this time. Nope. I guess he figures he might as well run it a little bit further. Stewart's back in. Stewart's in.
Yeah. Not quite sure what happened with Seth there. I think he tried to go in the pits, failed it, and decided, I'm going to wait a few more laps and do it then.
He's gained back the lead. Berus is still out.
Spidle's in.
Yeah, Spidle's in. Stewart's in. Felton, looks like Felton may be coming in. Yeah, he's got it woe down low. See if he can come in here easy. Ooh, oh, I thought he was going around. That's a good one. Here comes the 22 out of the pits. Meanwhile, Seth Schultz still out, 65 laps. Robert Berus 65 laps, and Nevin Iwatsuru's 65 laps. I think these guys are hoping for a caution, but I don't see one coming.
Nevin's coming down now.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he went way down at turn 3 and just hugging the inside wall. I think that's the safe way of doing it. It may not be the fastest, but it's definitely the safest.
Robert Berus just got passed by the 2 of Mike Major. Robert Berus now going to get passed by the 22.
Much smoother.
Oh, man, from the angle that I got the camera at, it looks like he goes around, you know? Oh, here comes Berus.
It was a minute second from losing it. Here comes Berus as well. Yep, both of them in. Nevin's already in ahead of them.
Who's going to take the lead?
I think Stewart's going to get the lead early for sure. He got his tires before Seth did. Is Stewart going past him now? Oh wait, sorry. Now he's going past him. Wrong part of the track.
Yeah. See if that gives the lead up to Stewart or not. Technically not yet. Next time by he should get the lead.
Yep. Seth and Robert are both out the pits now, trying to get back up to speed.
Adam Matz in the 59 sitting second. So that should put Stewart to the lead. Yeah, all right. Stewart gets scored as your leader now, so he's going to get that lap led. You see Ron Holyfield move out of his way to let him get on by. 59 of Adam Matz, about 4 seconds back in second. Then you go back a little bit further to Seth Schultz on the fresher tires.
I'm actually surprised by Matz in second place at the moment.
Yeah, he's on a pretty good strategy. I think if he can keep the car alive and do that again, he'll get himself a decent finish. Especially if we only have to do 2 stops here. I'm thinking more than 2 stops. I'm thinking 2 and a splash or something.
Maybe. We'll have to see. There's a little bit of fight going on between, I believe that's Spidle and Felt.
Yeah, we're just on that now. And then Iwatsuru right behind them. And I believe Felton is that Robert Berus right in front of him?
Yep. I believe Berus passed him just after his pit exit, so he's on fresher tires and ahead of him. Pretty much everyone's separated.
Yeah, they really are separated now. Waiting for a couple more guys to pass the start-finish line here.
Apparently, I think Stewart is last lap 6/10 slower than Seth Schultz actually.
And I believe this is... Nope, that was a 25 of Farrell going by.
I think one more lap and we're at the halfway mark. Yep, there we are there.
Seth Schultz ran a 28.9.
Yeah, and Josh Stewart at 24. Oh, sorry, not 29.4, sorry, not 24.9. That'd be amazing. 29.4.
Yeah, 24. That'd be like lightning, bro. Red flag.
I don't think you got a red flag because you just couldn't see it. Going too fast.
Let's take a quick look at the top 10 here. You got Josh Stewart, Adam Matz, Seth Schultz, Rusty Farrell, Robert Berus, Jay Felton, Nevin Iwitsuru, Brad Spidle, Ron Hollyfield, Thomas McBride rounding out your top 10. So far, all we've had was 3 lead changes, 73 laps done, 73 laps remaining. Take a quick look at the temperatures, too, while we're at it. 92 degrees on the track. So not too bad.
Qualifying, his current race was sitting.
It was like 107, I think, during practice. So these guys might be enjoying this a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe we've seen people not get as loose as we expected.
So Iwitsuru just went around Rusty Farrell. So he'll take 6th, Farrell back to 7th. Spidle now looking to try to get by. So we'll watch these guys a little bit, see if Spidle can do anything. Definitely got a good run right here. And it looks like Farrell's going to drop it down low and let him go. I think Farrell knows he's got the older tires of the two.
Not worth the fight?
No, being smart, man. Save that car. Can't race it if it ain't here. Stewart doesn't really have any pressure on him. Seth Schultz did move up into 2nd. Had a match back to 3rd.
He's still doing pretty good though, considering he started in 5th. He's still full momentum, baby. He still made some. We may keep an eye on Berus and Felton, because Felton may start gaining on Berus here. They're real close to time in the last few laps. I was looking around, seeing what's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone just driving their own race.
Doing a couple of in-car cams, just trying to hear some.
Ooh, Josh Stewart tapped the wall there. That was fine, but it's the first tap for him, I think.
That's not bad if that's the first.
I don't know. It might have been. Either way, a little bit overzealous there. Hope it doesn't happen again.
Car still looks pretty clean.
Yeah, a tiny little bit of damage. It wasn't a hard hit. He didn't get glued to the wall. He just tapped it, and that was it.
So he's got 15 laps led so far. And he started a little bit back, didn't he? Or he started 3rd. That's right. Never mind. Wrong driver.
The big movers, definitely Jay Felton. I think Rusty Farrell. Felton started 15th, is now in 5th. Farrell started 16th, is now in 8th.
Yeah, I like that paint job he's got. Farrell.
Energizer. It was actually like the nickname for me back in school, man.
Oh, yeah? Oh, because you never stop? I'm looking here at Jay Felton and Berus. Did Berus just get by Jay, or is Jay chasing him down?
I don't know at all. I think Berus came out of the pits in front of Jay. From that point on, I actually have no understanding where who's where.
And look at Jay Felton. He was able to hold a lower line.
I think like once the tires are rolling, they start getting looser, so you can actually turn it more without losing it. But it's close for sure. One mistake and he's going to go around.
Yeah. Well, you see when you come out of 4, come out of 2, there's like a transition. Oh, Felton taps the wall. There's a transition there out of 2 that kind of pushes the car up towards the outside wall. It's kind of a funky feeling inside the car because you feel like you're going to go flying into the wall.
You got to keep going at it. You can't just let it take you over.
Yeah. So right now we got 3 cars behind a wall. Oh, never mind. 2 cars behind the wall, 1 car in the pits.
Mm-hmm. Only 2 drivers out so far, it's a pretty good start. Especially for Darlington.
And look at this. Robert Berus and Jay Felton are closing in on the 59 of Adam Matz. That is for position. So here goes Berus first. And Felton going to try and complete it.
You already got the inside going into the exit of 4.
And he's got it.
Exit of 2, sorry, not 4. No, it was 4. Never mind.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, he got it. I think Matt's knew he's got older tires. He's on 37 lap tires, so best bet, let him go.
No reason to fight a fight you can't win. All it's going to do is kill your car too.
And look at Iwasuru trying to find a way by. So close to that back bumper.
And it's never by there. Even damage is doing good.
But Mike Major's sitting here in 11th and at number 2, and then you got the 75 Robert Berus in 3rd, trying to look for a way to get by. Major brings it back down low.
Yep, gives him the run.
Yeah, he's gonna let him by.
Is it just me? It looks like Felton might be catching Berus again. Yeah, he caught him a little bit that lap.
Yeah, it was a little bit faster. He had a 29.9 and Berus had a 30.0.
My differences, but hey, it matters when laps are about, what is it, 29 seconds? Yeah, a tiny bit faster again. Not by much, but still faster.
Ooh. I was watching Thomas McBride. Looked like he was going to hit the wall. That funky transition. We still got Bruce Pearson out here in 12th. Art Peck in at 36, sitting 13th. Kirk Sagert in 14th. And then Cody Franklin in the pits. Been in the pits for a while trying to get some damage fixed. We'll see if
Whoa, Josh Stewart tapped the wall again then.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's getting a little bit there. Seth Schultz about 6 seconds behind.
Seth is a little bit faster last lap. I think it's about a tenth faster there. Maybe even more actually. Is that 10th or? Yeah, it might be 2 tenths faster.
Yeah, about 2 tenths.
That lap there was he was only not even a 10th actually. He's got 6 seconds to make up. That's gonna be brutal.
Still keeping an eye here on Jay Felton. Looks like he closes in and then he kind of loses pace, closes in, loses pace. It's easy, you know, it seems like he can catch him, he just can't get around.
The picture of the draft is going to be really awkward, especially because everyone's sitting in that last line, man. Makes everything feel weird.
Schultz down to 5.4. Wow, look how close Felton got to him there.
And he's getting a pretty good run exit too, so he's not going to lose too much of that. But that was a really good run. That was letting Berus know he's right there.
He's trying, look at him, trying real hard to get a run out. See him kind of go up. You watch him slide up and then kind of try to bring it down. Down in that low line. Look at, here we go. Is he going to try?
Almost had a run there. Got a bit of a wiggle there, lost all his pace. That was really close.
Yeah, he was definitely setting it up.
Oh, he definitely was setting it up. Yeah, they're all ready to go, but fortunately, a little wiggle on the exit of the corner.
Oh,
there.
yellow is out.
Oh, yellow. I don't even know who.
40, Kirk Sager. Something happened with him. Let me check it out. Oh, he hit the outside wall again. Hard into the inside wall. Yellow comes out. Oh, and he almost slides it up. He does a great job holding on to it. All right, everybody's going to be coming down pit road. You know that.
I think that little moment at the end there, that's what caused the caution.
But Stewart's going to bring him down. Schultz going in second. Berus going in third. Definitely going to be an interesting start because they're all going to be together.
Yep. Like I said, they don't need to pit after this. This is a run to the end now.
Don't know the couple of these cars that are a lap down, are they going to take a wave around or not? I mean, some of them are on way old tires, so I kind of hardly doubt it. I wouldn't bank on another caution to come out real quick, although cautions breed cautions, so you never know, but that's a gamble. And
everyone's back together again now. Seth's going to be behind Josh A Stewart. Matt's going to be there too, so it's Berus.
Oh, look at Stewart gets it. Here comes Berus. Then we got Spidle. I believe Felton. Not too bad. We're going to take a quick break while these guys round up. We'll be right back.
Racing League fans, wanted to thank you for tuning in to today's race. My name is Justin Jones with the American Hero Hunt. We are proud to sponsor another season and look forward to more. Head on over to Facebook and look up the American Hero Hunt. Give us a like, share, and keep up with everything we have going on. The American Hero Hunt is an all-expense-paid hunt for two veterans. One hunts whitetail and the other hunts waterfowl. We have a strong passion to give back to our military veterans, and we hope we can continue to do that. We are fully funded by donations, so we ask if you are able to please consider donating. Thank you again. Enjoy the race. God bless America and our men and women overseas and the ones who have come back home.
All right, we are back. That was the first caution. Took a long time to get that caution to come out too. Take a quick look at. Yeah, that's really good. 5 lead changes. We got 49 laps left. Josh Stewart is going to take the inside on the start. Seth Schultz is on the outside, and I apologize over there in YouTube that we didn't answer. I honestly didn't see it.
Yeah, the question answered anyway. Will they pit again? Yes. Even if that caution did happen, they would not pit. They would pit again anyway because they only get about 60 to 5 laps on a tank of fuel. We have a 146 lap race, so they were going to pit anyway. But now they can run it all the way to the finish. Safety cars in.
Waiting on that green flag.
And there's the green. And good run for both Stewart and for Seth. So the car looks like Berus got a really good run behind. He's going to leave Brad Spidle behind him. Oh, Spidle.
Wow, and look at Schultz trying on the outside to get that lead back.
He's got the run for it. The outside line is really strong. And yeah, he's going to get the pass on the outside.
And I saw Felton tuck it in. Oh, no, he's got back down low.
Yeah, he's going to try and get on Brad Spidle, but I don't think he's going to have pace next there. But Spide's just going to go past him like he wasn't even moving.
Yeah,
He's going to be under attack by Devin Suri. No, never mind. He gets in front of Devin and stops him. Now we're going to see a fight between Josh Stewart and Seth Schultz up front for sure.
Yeah. So we know both those guys are pretty fast.
Oh, there. Rusty, Brad, Ryan, hopefully they duck away from that one.
Yeah. That was close. They're still not really finished.
Yeah, we're watching Stewart sitting behind Schultz. We may see a fight develop out of those two guys for sure.
Farrell's got 6th.
Wow, the gap between Josh Stewart and Schultz is just not moving. Lap times are nearly exactly mirrored.
Just a matter now who's going to manage better.
Oh yeah.
Who will manage? Let's jump to the front bumper here of Stewart in 2nd. Let's go. Oh, never mind. As I said, let's go. Yeah, we'll go back to Berus for a second here. We'll go back up to Stewart. We'll jump inside. I'm trying to chase down Seth Schultz up there in the lead. Way close to the wall.
Yeah, everyone's doing that. Everyone thinks the wall is a friend, but it will not be friendly to you if you touch it.
Quick little tap won't be so bad. We've seen guys able to use it.
Oh, so Stewart there just tapped the wall and exit. Didn't seem to do anything to the car, just kind of reminded him that he probably shouldn't be touching those.
Yeah. Robert Berus right back there in 3rd. And like I said, he came in 16 points ahead of the car in front of him, the 22, Josh Stewart. Oh, Jay Felton up into the wall.
He's right behind Berus too, so.
Well, at least Berus isn't doing what he usually does and has everybody hitting the wall in front of him. But, yeah.
Oh, someone else, huh?
Oh, no, you're right. It wasn't Berus. It's, oh, man, I can't think of his name real quick. Yeah, Bouchard.
Another B.
He had the like the best timing for that.
A little worse, man, because he's always right behind it.
He always managed to get away, though.
Yeah, he's a good driver. Let's just like these guys are here for sure. This track ain't easy.
Nah. And this is the final race, too, so there's going to be a champion tonight.
Oh, yeah. At the moment, it looks like Berus may manage to keep that. Because he's only one car behind Stewart, and he's not looking to make a mistake anytime soon.
Yeah, he's just got to finish right now, pretty much, at this point, and he'll be your champion for this season.
Yep.
Josh Stewart put in a good run, though, man. Current reigning champion from last season, and sitting in 2nd, so he definitely had a good run to hold on to 2nd place, and he's only 16 points behind. That's really not, it's not like he got destroyed and it's like 90 points back.
He's just going to do it again next season.
Yep. I believe they're going to go to the trucks next.
Yes, they will.
I don't know why, but even in our league, guys lost a lot of interest in the Xfinity cars, so we ended up shutting down the Xfinity series just because it seems like there's not that much interest in it anymore.
Depends who you talk. Some people are saying it's the setups for the Xfinity is kind of garbo. I guess just prefer the wild ride of the truck, I guess.
Yeah. The trucks are always pretty good, and the setups don't feel too bad in the trucks.
Because the trucks always feel bad. They're always gigantic murder machines. Doesn't matter what setup you're driving.
One good thing with the trucks is you can slam them around a little bit.
Oh, look at Jay Felton behind Berus again.
Yeah, we've been watching them for a couple laps now.
Last lap he didn't gain, but the lap before that he did gain a massive chunk.
Pull up a 2-car timer here. Meanwhile, Schultz still got a pretty decent lead over Stewart, about 3/10.
Yeah, he's been building up the lead slowly but surely.
And look at Felton right there again at the back bumper.
He just needs to make it work.
Wow, look, Berus letting him go. Smart move by Berus. Why push it? You know, he doesn't really need to win. It'd be nice to win, but he doesn't need to win to take the champion. So why not just let Felton go and hope Felton burns his stuff up, take him back in again, you know?
There was a chance to get the position back.
Yep. We're looking at, well, we got 35 laps left.
Mm-hmm. Home stretch, baby.
I can hear my food calling me.
You hear the sirens call of the bed for me.
I
I'm
know.
thinking Berus can hit all of the trophy. Just gonna make it home alive with that car.
I'll be glad when my life is back to normal again here. Trying to move, sell and buy and move is tough.
Yep.
A lot of stress. Where's Stewart? He's still about 3.366. Nope, 0.333 now.
He gains and loses, then gains and loses again.
But he flirts with that wall, man.
Let's touch it a few times for sure.
I know there's
Before I say it again, like, Stewart's got a mountain of pace. He needs to be a little bit more consistent with it, and he can just ruin to people.
Guys were talking, like, I know here, I think guys were doing it, I want to say, I think it was Bristol, where guys were able to kind of just slightly bounce off the wall and actually use it for their advantage. I don't know if it was a glitch or if it was something that they figured out and got good at it. I saw guys doing it, so I tried it. No, it didn't work for me, man.
Not surprising.
I ended up being like a magnet, getting stuck in it. But you know, I watched on the replays and I seen guys doing it. It worked for them, and I was like, man, if I could just figure it out.
I can just remove the super glue from my car, please.
Yeah, I had the super glue and that ultra electronic magnet, bro.
Whoa! At last lap, looks like Josh Stewart was about almost a second faster.
Yeah.
So it's almost 10 seconds faster than Seth.
He's got to try to kick it in. See, he may get by Seth, and Seth may let him go by, and hope that, you know, he's got a longer run car than Stewart. But I think Seth's probably thinking if he does get by, he may not be able to get him back down again.
Oh, and Phillips had a Berus, and by a good distance now. Though Berus might be right behind him to go for the rear attack, but no, he's just backed off.
Yeah, Berus, you know, he doesn't really need to fight. Like I said, it'd be nice to get the win, but he's thinking big picture, championship. And then you got Iwatsugu back here in 5th, Spidle in 6th. Then we go back to Rusty Farrell in 7th, Thomas McBride in 8th, Mike Major in at number 2 in 9th, and then Ron Holyfield rounding out 10.
Yeah, guy's doing bloody well for sure.
The Stewart's got him down about 2.9 now. Oh, 2.6.
Well, on that corner there, I think Marcel Schultz lose a bit of time. No, he actually did pretty well. Saw him get a little loose and exit there. So Seth is pushing it right now.
Yeah, we're counting them down, man. 28 to go.
Yep. I just hear... No, never mind. It's just a little bit of net code there. Thought I saw Josh Stewart go onto the wall, but no, it's all good.
We'll see. Keep an eye on Jay Felton, see if he's closing in on these guys at all. Kind of looks like he can see them a little bit better.
Oh, Stewart actually into the wall that time too.
Oh.
Bounced off of it. But timing again on Seth, I think he's about to lose it.
Yeah, he's pushing hard right now too.
Yeah, and every time he bounces off the wall, that front right gets more and more damage, which makes the car tighter and tighter as you do it. Not tight in a good way, it gets really bad. And 25 laps to go.
And we're just looking back from the leader to second place. I mean, you can see him clearly right there.
Oh yeah, and he knows that Josh is the fastest car right now, but he ain't gonna let him pass for free.
No, not this close, I guess.
He knows the amount that Stewart's pushing it. If he just makes him push a little bit harder, he might put him into a wall.
I think everybody else is pretty spread out, so this is probably your tightest fight right here.
Yep.
It feels like somebody's got the heat cranking here, man, in this booth.
I got my aircon in here as well, even though we had a nice cold day. It's always warm here. Even though it rained.
Hopefully once I get settled, once we figure out where we're going to be, I'll have a whole different setup and actually be able to regulate the temperature a lot better than what I've been doing here, man. This is like a sauna after a while.
These girls always shut off some weight there, sweat it off.
Oh, dude. That's why I'm always hungry.
Yeah. Probably drinking a lot more instead, man. That probably fixes the problem. Dehydrated.
Oh, man, Stewart a couple of times up almost in.
Yeah, he's pushing as hard as he can. Trying to get everything he can out of that thing. You can see them still having to back off more and more and more with these cars as the tires start to really die out. But neither is going to pit. They're both going all the way to the end. No matter how bad those tires get.
I don't even know if they'd pit if a caution came out.
At this point, they would have to. The tires would be so destroyed that just be suicide if they didn't.
Look at Stewart.
He's getting closer.
He is right there. Seth just has to pay attention to what's coming up and don't look behind, because if he starts mirror driving, he's going to miss his mark.
Wow, this track, this mark is your car's gone.
You see that little run right there that Stewart got in the middle of that turn. Kind of closed him up. Now he's backed off a bit again.
Just Seth nullified on the exit there. Seth had a really nice straight run on exit. Just put his foot down.
That's what he needs to do. He just needs to concentrate on what's in front and forget about what's behind.
Yep. Take that rearview mirror off and throw it out the window.
Inside with Schultz right now. Don't mind me. I'm tripping out over here. I was watching my microphone graph. It's moving. I'm not talking. Like, all right, who's talking in here?
It's not sweet. It's your other sound, isn't it?
And I'm like, wait, somebody. I mean, if you're gonna make the thing move, at least say something. He's still about 2-6 behind.
I don't think he has the pace.
About 2 behind now.
Too much front right damage. Seth's got the same tires as him. It's just not really going to make anything happen.
Yeah, he's all over the board with these numbers. He was 2-6, 2-3, 1 something. Back now to. Oh, who was that in the wall? Was that Seth?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's a little bit of sparks flying.
That might be the moment Stewart was looking for. Start putting the pressure on now.
You know, when you're the guy you're the guy behind the leader like that, you see him hit the wall, you get a big smile on your face.
Yep.
Because you're like...
Every light, middle finger, everything you can to get the guy to look at your car.
And then what you do is you start driving a little bit harder because now, you know what I mean? Like that hope comes back. You're like, oh, I'm going to get him.
Send a few nudges, start flashing lights a little bit.
Look how close he is right now. He is right there, going for the move. Can he hang on to it? That's the question.
Oh, they almost touched. That was so close.
Wow.
Stewart backs out of it, though. Has to give Seth the position again with about a 3/10 gap.
Now see if he's got enough time to do that one more time before this checkered flag. That was a good move, though, on his part. Good move backing off like that, because that could have been bad. That would have ended for both of them.
Yep. Good to see some drivers that can do that, because I've seen so many that just can't do it.
Go
the
back.
brake pedal's in the middle, guys.
What's that? The what?
Push you down without hitting another car. Four tenths now. It's way far back. I think he's going to make it with 4 tenths left. Maybe Seth makes a catastrophic mistake, but if Seth keeps it straight, he's going to get this win.
He's got a pretty decent gap on him right now.
He gained a 10th on him though, so we may see him move back up.
I've been kind of checking Jay Felton a little bit. He's running a little bit slower than these guys. I don't think he's going to have anything for them unless they wreck. Then you go back, Robert Berus in 4th. Even Iwasuru is back here in 5th. And Spidle in 6th. Farrell in 7th. Major in 8th. Hollyfield moves up in the 9th. And Bruce Pearson now moves up in the 10th. And look at that, Stewart really lost a lot. He's back to almost 6 tenths back.
No, he was back to like 4 tenths after that mistake, but now he's back up to 0.18. Oh, no, mind. It just took a while to take over. Yeah, he's lost a mountain of pace. I think that's going to be it for him. Joel's walking away with the win here. It's just 9 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be surprised if Stewart can get back up to him. Schultz really has to pull a bad move here. If Schultz is smart, just drive it, keep it pointed in the right direction, don't look back. Oh, a little tap on the wall again.
And Seth has any reason to look back now. This is all his. Keep it straight, keep it safe, get it home.
He's got 103, almost 104 laps led too. So he'll come out here with the most laps led, start on the pole, maybe take it home. It's not over yet. Okay, even if it's 9 laps to go, it ain't over till that checkered flag comes out. We've seen so many different finishes. But he's definitely got a little bit of a comfort zone, so you know, he doesn't really have to push it extra hard.
Which he's going to be loving right now with these cars being so destroyed tire-wise.
And I don't think anybody's in front of him that he has to really worry about. I mean, they're quite a ways up.
Felton's going to lock down third place really well too. He's still got 2 seconds between him and Berus.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Felton in a while.
Good to see him back for sure. He's back in the game, bro. Fortunately, that's going to have to be on you. Once this race is over, I do have to head out. Well, I think Seth just tucked the wall. That was really close.
Yeah, he got a piece of it 2 laps ago too.
He slid right. I think the tires just gave up entirely.
But you know these guys are definitely pushing hard. Let me take a quick look, see if the temperature changed any. It's still 87 degrees on the track, so probably about the coolest it's been.
Yep. I don't think we can say the same for those tires though.
And look, Stewart is 2/10 back.
In fact, he's right on his bumper almost.
So if he's going to do it, he's got to do it now. This is probably going to be his last chance to try to pass.
4 laps to make it work. 16 corners.
And look at, they are running almost the identical line.
Getting the pass here is an absolute nightmare.
Let's jump in with Stewart for a little bit on this one.
Running essentially the exact same line, just waiting for one guy to let go of the tires. Oh, look at that run.
I was going to say, you see him, he really has to lift off to keep from running Seth over, but he just can't get by.
Yep. Whoa, outside line move.
Trying. Oh, going to take the inside here? No.
Both of them have a wiggle and exit.
3 laps. It's now or never.
Oh, if it ever was now or never, it's right now.
Now you
I
know.
don't think he's going to get him to win, but he's going to get him real close. He's got to do it.
He's gripping that wheel real tight.
Last lap, he's going to lick the stamp and send it.
Oh!
How close they're right on each other now.
Wow, look at both of them with the little wiggle coming off. Look how close he is. He is right there trying to put the pressure on him, man, in this almost final lap.
And you can tell when they're pushing it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, man, this is close. White flag.
Stewart is pushing as hard as he can. White flag now, guys. Last chance.
Oh, look, he went to go for the inside. Tell you, oh, and they both hit the wall.
Both of them into the wall. I think Seth got away with that one much better than Stewart did. Stewart's got another 2 corners to go.
He's trying. He's trying.
But it's not going to work, and Seth is going to take first place here.
Wow, that was definitely a great run, man. That was a great run. And you could see Stewart really could have took advantage of it and pushed him out of the way, and he didn't. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, solid racing for him.
That is definitely pretty cool.
Solid racing from Josh A to not take out Seth and to not make a mistake. Well, besides the mistake they both made together.
Simultaneous. That was a simultaneous, almost like it was like they planned it, you know?
It's both of them pushing as hard as they can.
We can see a burnout here from Seth, or no?
I hope so. I hope so. He won from Berus as well, because I believe that might have that would have been his victory there. Watch your brother, I do have to go, so hope you can do the rest, man. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Thank you, and be careful, man.
Yeah, thanks to DRL. It's been an awesome league.
Yeah, great finish here.
Hell yeah. All right, peace.
All right, talk to you later, bro. All right, so we had 8 lead changes, 146 laps, only 1 caution, which is insane. Seth Schultz does come out your winner. He started on the pole and got back up to the front, got 112 laps led, so pretty good. We're going to get a word in with, we'll go with Jay Felton first if we can get to him. I think he might be gone. Let me go back to Schultz. I'll stay on his car. See if I can get a word in with Felton here. Hey, Jay Felton, SR Booth, you got a copy?
I got you, Paul.
Hey, man, been a while since we talked to you, bro. Not a bad run for you. Looked like it was, you know how this track is pretty tough, man, but you managed to get yourself back up to third. How was it out there for you?
It was hard. I hit the wall so many times I thought I was going to get disqualified for incidents, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
I actually was worried about that.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, not a bad job, man. I know how this track is. I know how these cars are, and you did a pretty decent job, buddy.
Well, thanks. I like a great show up front. You know, I could see them just a little bit, and they were really getting after it up there, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah. And a really good run, too, because we have 146 laps and only 1 caution, man. And for Darlington, you know, there's a lot of times Darlington is kind of rough.
You know, I was really glad to see that caution. I needed a little rest.
I hear you.
It was a lot of fun, but this is a tough place, man. And I kind of got in that no man's land there where there was nobody right behind me and nobody right in front of me, and you kind of lose your concentration.
Yep.
When you don't have a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, you got too much time to look around and start thinking and let the mind wander. Next thing you know, you're like, man, up into the wall. I know.
There's that wall again.
Yep. But not bad. Good season here so far. Let me just take a quick look and see where you end up. You end up 18th tonight. They got the points up. You gained five positions this race, so not too bad.
No, it's a fun bunch of guys to race with, and we've got some things going on in my family, so I had some trouble with attendance, but hopefully it'll get better in the future.
Yeah, hope things straighten out for you, man. I know, same here. We got a lot of stuff going on here, and it's tough. You know what I mean? Life gets in the way, and whatever happens. But hopefully it gets good for you, man. But definitely a good run tonight for you. I believe they're going to be going to the trucks next. So if you can, you plan on coming back for another season?
Yeah, I'd love to race with these guys another season, and as long as they run it. I mean, Sunday night is a good night for me, and man, there's some good cats over here driving, so
yeah,
I mean, they'll keep you on your toes. And
the time's pretty good. This is one of the earlier races, so it's not too early where you can't get in, but it's not super late that Monday. You're dreading staying up late racing, so should be pretty good, bud.
I agree, Paul.
All right, so listen, dude, before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank Seth, all the administrators in this league, everybody that is behind the scenes getting it done so that we can get out here and have fun. I want to thank you and SR Broadcasting. You guys are doing a great job, and love to go back and watch these broadcasts, Paul. So thank you for doing that. I think sponsor here is American Hero Hunt. And
yes, sir.
I've been to their webpage. It looks like they are doing good work, and really want to give them a pat on the back and tell them they've got my support. And I think Clocks by Christopher is involved in sponsoring the league, so thank you.
Awesome, man. All right, dude. Congratulations on a third-place finish here at the track Too Tough to Tame. And not a bad season for you, man. Considering you missed a couple of races, you still got a decent finish. You gained 5 positions tonight. So keep hitting at it, dude, and we'll look for you in the Truck Series.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. All right, that was Jay Felton. He finished third here tonight. I'm going to go to Josh Stewart. Let me grab, give me 1 second to change this. There we go. Let me see Josh Stewart. All right, Josh Stewart, SR Booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, dude, not bad. You started third. You finished second. You got a bunch of laps led here tonight. First of all, walk us through your race, how the car felt for you.
Started out really tight, but then once the run went on, it would get pretty loose. It was a lot of fun. You didn't have much chances to pass anyone, and whenever you did finally get the chance to pass them, you had to back up the corner and try and get that run off. But it just seemed like if you didn't get very many chances of that.
Yeah, we saw at the end there, man. You almost got by at one point, and then you kind of lost a little bit of time to him. We weren't really sure if you were going to have enough to get back. But then again, man, coming to the end there, I mean, dude, you were all over the back. We know you got to him. It's just so hard to get by. And it looked like there was a couple of times you really could have put the bumper to him, but chose not to.
Yeah, I thought about giving him a nudge and sending him up the track just a little bit, but I have a lot of respect for Seth. He races really clean, and I hate to do him that way to get the win, but maybe next time. I just hate to run him like that.
I don't blame you. Well, you were the current champion coming into tonight's race. You were only 16 points behind when you came in, and you leave here in second, 13 points behind. So you didn't lose anything. You gained a couple, and you still stay in second. So not bad. Shows that you were able to back up your championship with a second place finish here tonight, and a second place finish in the standings. So congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, congratulations, Robert. We had a couple races that we didn't have too good of luck on. We got caught up in some accidents. Mostly, some of them were my fault, some of them wasn't. I just gotta start being more careful and just let the track come to me. Just try and race the track instead of competitors, really, to be able to beat these guys in a championship.
Well, now that this season's over, I believe they're going to be going to the trucks. You like driving the trucks? You feel anything? Would you rather Xfinity or truck?
Yeah, I like the trucks. I don't race them a whole lot in official series or anything, but I always enjoyed them. I think they'll be a lot tighter racing and just another beast to try and control there.
All right. Well, we'll be looking, man, and congratulations again tonight on a second place finish. You're going to hand over your championship now to Robert Berus, and we'll see what comes on in the trucks when you guys get back out here.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it, for sure.
All right. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, I want to thank DIEHARD Racing League, putting on the league, American Hero Hunt for everything they do for the veterans, SR Broadcasting for broadcasting our race, and I want to congratulate Robert on the championship and Seth on the win.
Awesome. All right, dude, go celebrate. Thanks for talking with us, and we'll see you in the truck series.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
All right. All right, that was second place. We are going to go now to our winner, Seth Schultz, and then we're going to keep Seth Schultz in here for a little bit because we're going to get Seth Schultz to talk to the champion. So give me a second to get Seth Schultz up here. All right, Mr. Seth Schultz, number 31. Congratulations on the win, dude. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, that was a great run for you, man. 112 laps led. You started on the pole. You showed you had speed in practice, and you had speed obviously with your qualified lap. Talk us through the race tonight, man. What the car was doing for you?
First run felt to me like practice towards the end of practice, anyways, and then felt pretty good. Once I got out or being in front there, clean air was really huge. I mean, it was hard to pass. And had my debacle going on the pit road, I thought the best way I could get there was by getting slowed down enough and then coming off the track, and I almost had it, and it was a little too greasy, and I couldn't put any more front brake in the car than what I had in it, and it about looped around, and I thought, well, I got to go around. Hopefully Josh pits next lap, and then I can just try and have a little fresher tires for him when we come back out.
Yeah, we were watching that. I didn't know what happened to your wing nut. Had to fill me in on that, but man, that's crazy. Towards the end of the run here, when Stewart was tracking you down, he tried to get around you a little bit earlier. Couldn't really make the pass. Had to back off, and then gave it one more shot at the end. Were you paying attention more to what was going on behind you or in front of you, or not at all?
Both. I put as much rear brake in the car as I could there towards the end, and just prayed for. I was waiting for to get a shot in the rear, and he said he tried to get there, but he couldn't quite get to me, and which was great. I figured if he was going to pass me, which he did try to, was in 3 and 4, because I could tell that he was way better than I was in 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 I wasn't worried about because it was easier to keep the guy behind you at 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 was a lot harder, and he could roll the center just right in 3 and 4, and that's always been my Achilles heel here is 3 and 4, especially on the longer run, trying to roll that high line just right, and then still stay in the second groove up, and that's what I've never been able to do here.
Yeah, we weren't sure. The one point right there towards the end, both of you almost like you timed it together. Both went up into the wall. You did manage to keep it going straight, but we were wondering if we were going to see both of you guys wreck and Jay Felton come through with the win, but you guys did keep it going good. I'll tell you what, man, you got to be happy. 146 laps. There was only one caution. There was some good racing going on in between, and this track, is tough. So definitely a well-earned finish, well-earned victory here, man. 112 laps led, dude. That's this track really likes you.
I did tonight. I think that's the most laps I've ever led here. And I'm not even sure if I've gotten a win here before, but either way, I mean, hats off to Josh for racing me clean, and I tried racing him clean as best I could. But like I said, I was waiting for that, like the old battle between Bush and Craven back in the day.
Yeah.
And was waiting to see that happen and put on a good show for the end, and I think we still did. But yeah, the only way I figured I had a chance, and I knew he had a better long run car than I did, and when we got towards the end of that run, after he smacked the wall, I think it was the middle of 1 and 2. He got up a little too high and rubbed the wall. I thought, okay, maybe he won't recover from that. Well, he did, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And he would get a run sooner out of the corner in 1 and 2, and I would lay up a little bit. But at that point in time, I seen what he was doing. He stayed down a little bit, and he was going to try and get underneath me, and I had to keep him behind me, because if he'd have got below me there, I would have had to lift a lot more, come out of the corner, and he'd have beat me down the straight.
Yeah, and then you'd be attacking.
Right, so the object was just to stay in front of him there and hopefully not hit the wall, but I was watching, I'm watching him, watching the corner, and I'm like, he's got his foot in it, I had my foot in it, and I'm like, I'm not lifting. And I'm like, he's either going to follow me the wall or he's going to go rolling on by, and luckily he followed me into it, and but the cars they were pretty tight, but I mean, you really had to wait for it to roll. I think that was part of my problem in 3 and 4. I didn't wait on it, but all in all, I mean, it was fun. It was nice to actually, be racing somebody right there at the very end and get you a little nervous, not knowing what the guy might do and whatnot. Josh has always been good to race around. A lot of these guys have been, so the low attendance kind of stunk a little bit, but it's Darlington. A lot of guys don't like Darlington. It's the last race this season, going into the new season next week in the trucks. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was going to just ask you about that too. Are you going to come run the trucks?
Yeah, I'm gonna run the trucks. I'm just taking a break from all the adminning. Just need a break from all that. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been better the last few weeks racing, and we just went on a vacation for a week. We drove down to Florida and went to the Bahamas on a cruise, and got back from that yesterday. So it's been a good week. Good, refreshing.
Yeah. Now back to the cold, and you feel like you're recharged again.
Yeah, except for yesterday I had to dump 4 bags of salt on the sidewalks back, and there was an inch of ice. They got a bunch of freezing rain up here, and everything had an inch of ice or better on it. And then today, me and my wife, we went out and chipped it off and shoveled it off. So
I don't miss those days, man. I'm telling you right now, I do not miss them. But hey, 112 laps led. Went from the pole, got yourself back up there for the checkers, held off Stewart there at the end. He had 2 really good charges where we weren't really sure if he was going to get by or not. You guys raced really clean, really hard, man. Put on a great finish, and you take home the victory, man. So awesome for that. I'm going to keep you here, if you don't mind, and I'm going to pull Robert Berus up here, who is the champion right now.
Yeah, and hats off to him for the championship.
Hey, Robert Berus, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. First of all, congratulations, dude, nailing the championship here. Great run, 16 points coming in, and you leave out of here 13 points ahead. And the champion, man, you got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a very good season. Strong start and pretty decent middle. And then good enough into it to get the Snack Cake Boys car into the championship.
We were watching, I think towards the end there, the 11 of Jay Felton was chasing you down, and you, after a couple of laps, you finally moved down and let him go. What we said, and I don't know if we were right, but we figured, you did that because you didn't really need to win, and there wasn't no sense in you racing him hard and possibly taking yourself out.
Yeah, by that point, there were enough cars out or far enough down that I couldn't lose the championship at that point. It was just a matter of the later in the day that the time got, the cooler the track was, the tighter the car got. And I couldn't get the thing to turn and drive off. And so I didn't need to mess with anybody around me at that point. And once he got in front of me, I noticed he was kind of bouncing it off the wall a little bit here and there, and so I just wanted to be able to bring the car home in one piece, make a good showing of it, and you never know. Maybe he gets up there and he makes it a 3-way battle for the lead, and they all junk it up.
You never know, man. We've seen that before, and we say that in the broadcast too. It looks like somebody's going to be the winner, and you bet on it, and the next thing you know, man, everything changes. So I don't like to call it till the checkered flag comes out, because then at least you know. But you got, I believe it's showing 2 wins in the series, and you got, like I said, 13 points ahead of second place. You got the championship, so congratulations on that. We're going to be moving over to the trucks. You're going to be running the trucks, and how do you feel about the trucks?
I will be running the trucks. I'll be probably happiest to not be running these cars. It seems like whatever car or vehicle that we run for a couple of seasons, the setups that are provided through iRacing just continue to get tighter and tighter. And so pretty much all season, these things have just been turning into dump trucks. So hopefully the trucks are a little more fun to drive. Hopefully that you can let the back end hang out a little bit and play with the throttle.
Yeah, the league I'm in, we lost a lot of interest in the Xfinity. We actually dropped the Xfinity series this year, and basically for the same reasons. But we are still running the trucks, and it's definitely been a lot more drivable, a lot more better. So hopefully we see some more good races 146 laps here and only one caution, man. It's some good racing going on. So you guys definitely got a good thing going. Hopefully it keeps on going even up in the truck series. Seth, you got anything you want to say to Robert before we go ahead and close this out?
Just congratulations, again on winning the championship and showing up and racing with us and doing everything you do for the league and helping out and with running it and adminning it and all that good stuff. So, I kind of got to give a hats off to all the guys that have been, that kind of are taking it over for me for a while at least. And, Art and Mike and Caleb and now Adam and Robert, I got to thank those guys, hats off to them, and glad to see everything still working and going in the right direction.
Thanks for his words. It's I've been running in DieHard Racing League. I think it's been 4 years now, so it's been a little while. And the racing's generally has always been really clean. Everything's been really organized. We haven't had to do too many of the gimmicks of the stages and whatnot to spice up things. Usually, we have enough spread of talent to. There's always somebody to race with, and we really, we get to race. We don't pace. We don't have a lot of cautions. As you just see, one caution tonight at probably one of the hardest tracks on the course. Shows that. So hopefully we've put on a good show, and if you're interested, definitely come seek us out. We're always looking for good quality drivers, or if you want to have your name attached, help pay some of the bills, that's always welcome. We can talk about that as well.
Yeah, you guys always put on a great show, man. For Darlington, 146 laps and only have one caution, man, is almost unheard of. And it's been that way all season. You guys have been putting on some great racing, green flag runs. It's been a whole lot of fun. So we look forward to see you guys in the truck series. And before we go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, the first thing, my sponsor, the Snack Cake guys, for coming on board. They don't pay anything, but they do provide the snacks at work. So again, thanks for those guys. Be sure to check them out on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. American Hero Hunt for coming on board and continuing to help us pay for some of the bills it takes to run this. All the drivers who come out to some good action on the track, and you guys at SR Broadcasting for bringing that out to the masses.
Awesome. Thank you, man. And congratulations on the championship. And we'll look for you in the truck series and see what you got, bud.
Thank you.
All right. All right. And Seth Schultz, congratulations on the win here tonight. Definitely a good run for you. Let me just grab your car here. Yeah. It's tough, but you know what? You still managed to pull a pretty good spot. Where did you end up in the points? I'm trying to find you right now.
I don't even
Ninth. Yeah, ninth in the points. Not too bad. You gained 3 spots tonight, and considering you missed 2 races, I believe.
I think I missed 2.
Yeah, 2.
We had a drop week in there too, but I missed one besides that. I don't remember which one. I think I missed the plate race, if I remember right.
Yeah, not too bad though for a 9th place finish. Definitely showed the way here tonight, man. On the pole with a great qualifier run, 112 laps, and then taking it back home in the checkers, man. Congratulations on that, and I guess we'll see you in the truck series, bud.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to run for a sponsor next season. I don't know if I'm going to stay with the cat or if I'm going to switch, or not 100% positive on that one yet. But I gotta thank everybody, like from Josh Jones, his brother, for sponsoring the series, with American Hero Hunt. Thank you guys for broadcasting, for sure. You guys do a great job week in and week out. Love listening to it, love watching it afterwards. Then, of course, all the admins that do what they do. And then all the league members. I mean, the racing is only as good as what drivers you have in the league. And I can't thank them enough. And I'm grateful for those guys for putting on a good show week in and week out. And hopefully we can get a few more good drivers and build on what we got and hopefully keep the numbers up.
Yeah, I think you'll have, especially in the truck series, I think you'll get a lot of interest in the trucks. And once guys see, the kind of racing that you do here and the green flag runs that you guys always put on, I think some good quality drivers will come this way, man. That'll be awesome to see and put on. All right, bud, I'm going to let you get out of here. We're going to wrap this thing up. And once again, congratulations on the win, bud.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right.
You have a good one, and see you guys next season.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Thanks, buddy.
All right, yep.
All right, that was your race winner right there, Seth Schultz. 112 laps led. Definitely had a good run here tonight. Started on the pole with a real fast qualified time, too. We had 6 lead changes, 146 laps, only 1 caution, and let's see what we're doing. We got about 81 degrees on the track, so it definitely cooled off quite a bit. I believe it was like 107 during practice, so not too bad. Great race here. This was the championship race. Robert Berus is going to come out your champion here, and these guys are going to move to the truck series, and we'll go over the results real quick, and then we're going to pack it up and get out of here. I got food waiting for me, and I am starving. All right, Seth Schultz going to take home the win with 112 laps led and from the pole. Got himself back up to the front. Josh Stewart, last season's champion, going to finish second. Jay Felton's going to finish third. Robert Berus, the number 75, finishing fourth, who takes the championship out of this series. So he will be your champion now as we move into the truck series. Nevin Uetsuru is going to finish fifth. Brad Spidle finishes sixth. 7th is Rusty Farrell. 8th is Mike Major. Ron Hollyfield with a 9th place finish. Bruce Pearson will finish 10th. 11th goes to Thomas McBride. 12th goes to Art Peck. Kurt Sager will finish 14th. Cody Franklin will finish 15th. Josue Tellez will finish 16th. And 17th is Caleb Thompson. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We want to give a good shout out to American Hero Hunt. Go check them out on Facebook. We're going to run their promo real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll let these guys know that you enjoy their racing.
DIEHARD Racing League fans, wanted to thank you for tuning in to today's race. My name is Justin Jones with the American Hero Hunt. We are proud to sponsor another season and look forward to more. Head on over to Facebook and look up the American Hero Hunt. Give us a like, share, and keep up with everything we have going on. The American Hero Hunt is an all-expense-paid hunt for 2 veterans. One hunts whitetail and the other hunts waterfowl. We have a strong passion to give back to our military veterans, and we hope we can continue to do that. We are fully funded by donations, so we ask, if you are able, to please consider donating. Thank you again. Enjoy the race. God bless America and our men and women overseas and the ones who have come back home.